This is what happens to my prayer flags when it gets stormy and kind of rainy out. They flip up, they get wet, and they flip up on top of the porch and get stuck there until they dry out. But anyway, it's Monday, February 14th. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. My 102nd YouTube orbit. So good morning, everyone. We have a very blustery, chilly Valentine's morning here, but that's okay. We haven't had rain in some time, and I was actually a little concerned that we may not get any more rain this winter, since it seems we're having a La Nina this year, but sprinkling a little bit. I don't know how much. Well, it's supposed to be kind of rainy throughout the whole week, so that may postpone our arborist visit this week, but that's okay. It's all good. It's not a problem. Well, and in other news, of course, it's Valentine's Day. I hope you all have a very nice day with your loved ones. My husband is going to be, he has work obligations, so we're really not going to be able to do anything tonight. So we went out last night, and actually my daughter went with us too. We had a good time. We went to the little Nepali restaurant on Solano Avenue. I showed you in one video when I was walking on Solano, when I went into Kathmandu, the Nepali gift store. Well, the same family owns a little restaurant down the street, and they've changed the menu a little bit and updated the decor. I was glad to see it was very busy in there last night, so we had a lot of fun. And so tonight, probably Laurel and I just might be hanging out. We got a bunch of DVDs yesterday. We got some series. There's a series on HBO called In Treatment, and it's about a psychologist and his practice with Gabriel Byrne. It's actually very good, if not a little frustrating to watch sometimes because the characters make you crazy. But we sort of burnt out on it and got Winter's Bone the other night, which is very good but very harsh. But I just needed a break from In Treatment. But Laurel wasn't with us when we got that one, so she wanted more In Treatment, so we got that. And we got 500 Days of Summer because she wanted me to watch that one with her because I hadn't watched it all the way through. And then I actually found this movie called I think it's Durju Uzala. It's actually a Kurosawa movie, but it's Russian. He made it in Russia, and it's set in Russia and about Russian characters. So I thought that was kind of really interesting, and I love Kurosawa as it is, so I thought that would be an interesting one to watch. So I have that one. But those are all 7 days, but we'll probably just hang out and watch some when she gets back from work tonight. And I will be probably processing some more film and possibly going through my my negatives to see about enlarging some of them and making some digital negatives for more cyanotyping. I got a couple a few done the other day, but the exposures weren't quite right, so, and now it's not sunny, so I'm going to have to wait, but that's probably a good thing because I need to think about one series that I was making and possibly shoot some more foundation images for it before I go on to creating more. That's what's going on with that. And so Valentine's Day, yeah. I went online to look to see if I could find the history of Valentine's Day as it relates to Saint Valentine. Well, apparently there were many Valentines that were martyrs in the probably Catholic Church. And it all gets a little bit murky. They say it only started being associated with romantic love in like the 1300s with Chaucer, I guess. You know, but I've never, while it is highly associated with romantic love, personally, ever since I was a kid, I always, in the back of my head somewhere, I always felt that it was broader than that. I mean, obviously as a child you don't intellectualize that, but you know, it was a chance to share, and it was that communion that made it fun and special to me. And so I think it's beyond that. I think that sometimes, well, this is kind of going beyond Valentine's Day and veering towards the concept of love itself, which I think frequently is a little, well, everybody's going to have their own interpretation, so I can only speak for myself. But when I think of love in a really pure way, it is about compassion, and it is about opening the heart and just allowing. And romantic love is frequently conditional. If you're not loved back, you have different feelings about it. I mean, who sits and is absolutely in love with somebody else, and if it's not reciprocated, I'm talking about romantic love, if it's not reciprocated, feels hurt or resentful or something like that. So it's, you know, it's that condition. Whereas, you know, compassion is sort of conditionless. You know, you love because that's your nature, and it's sort of the nature of the universe, you know, that deep abiding sense of allowance and acceptance and all that. So for me personally, that's kind of what Valentine's Day is about, more than the romantic love, because romantic love can get kind of messy. And it's wonderful, don't get me wrong, because I indulge in it myself. But it's different than what I think is the broader and deeper sense of love that transcends, you know, conditions and all that. I'm rambling, sorry. I'm trying to at least be a little on point, because my videos have been sort of pointless, topicless, random, very, very random. But that's okay. There will be others that are less random. There are some things I want to talk about relating to some breathing exercises and energy exercises, but I didn't really want to get into that today. I haven't quite formulated my thoughts on it yet. Although obviously formulation of thoughts is not first and foremost in my video making toolkit. But I hope you're all having a good day, that you know, you have, you know, regardless of the weather where you are, that you share some love, maybe just with yourself, because, you know, if you can't love yourself, who can you love? It's not always easy, but I think it's pretty fundamental. So I'm working on that. And on that note, may you be peaceful, may you be happy, may you be free from suffering. And me too. All right, have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.